Hey guys, this is Heretic. In this video, I'm going to go over what I'm doing in the game right now and where I am and what I'm focused on. So a few weeks ago, I was finally able to gather enough Azerite to get to S1. So as you can see, here I am. I did this mainly, of course I want to get my tier 14, I want to be able to get my mages, I want to be able to upgrade my cav to the next level. So I want to be able to get to my tier 14, but I still need a little ways to go there. So I have to upgrade a little bit. But mainly I did this for my angels. So once I'm able to upgrade my guardian temple, I'll be able to get my tier 13 angels, which are really, really good and necessary as you move up in the game. Once I get that, I'm going to go back to Mystic College. And within here, I'm just going to max it out all the way. That's going to be my focus. So I'll just go through and max it out. I know, I could have done that before I started making my push to S1. Probably, I mean, you could go either way there. But it is kind of the next step in the evolution of my character here. And so the angels are really important to kind of boost my front line and to just give me an advantage over 40s. So it's not going to help me against the 43s. But it is going to help me against the 40. So that's something that I am doing. So how am I doing it? I mean, every little bit of my spending is going towards Azerite. I'm not spending thousands and thousands a month. So it's going to take a little bit. As you can see here, let's see, about halfway to unlocking the temple. And I think it's probably going to take me about another month, honestly, to get there. Spending a little bit, doing what I can in the game to get as much Azerite as possible. I will start focusing more on doing the auto attacks for killing monsters to gather as much Azerite as I possibly can that way. I think in the long run, that's one of the best ways to get Azerite. That and keeping this, which it wasn't set, so keeping this going here, the mind boost will help out a ton too. So it's good to keep that going. I don't want to miss any, not even a moment. And between the mind boost, between the monster killing, I can get close to, and with the Royal Challenge is another 200 a day. I can get about 1,000 a day. So yeah, about 20, 24 days and I'll be done with that and I can move back over to Mystic. And so that's kind of the plan. I am focused again on Elite Wars. We're facing some really, really difficult competition from older realms with very strong players, and a lot of times, they've already been through several different merges. They have a lot of activity. Sometimes they have stronger players, a lot more, especially overall, right? So if you have 30 level 40s, on your team that are going out, you're going to beat a relatively new realm like ours. I mean, not new, but in relation, 1745 is relatively new. Our last one we won, but as you can see, it's like win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Just barely keeping at where we were, just a little bit ahead of where we were before. You can go, I'll show you some of this here. This was a pretty tough battle here, but it was a lot of fun. I'm honestly happy we won this. I felt like we were probably going to lose it. They had a lot of players on, and we only had like 40, and they had a ton. So it was very good, and plus it's a much older realm there. So they pushed pretty hard at the beginning. We do what we do, and we attacked their castle several times here in the beginning, and we just, in general, we just kind of pushed them as much as we could. And eventually it pays off. But yeah, along with that, I'm focused on Fortress Wars. That's the other event that I put some time and energy into. I don't put as much into Brave Valley. I play it, I'm there, but I don't put as much into it, and it doesn't really need it. Same thing for the Realm Conquest. It feels really random, and I know that's something that one of my next videos will definitely be about Realm Conquest, because there is some strategy there. and like how you position people and where you position people, and maybe giving up one lane so that you can take the other two, that sort of thing. So that will be something that we do work on, going forward, as far as building a good strategy guide there. Probably copying what some other people have done to us, to be honest. Along with that, the events like Brave Valley, where you just kind of set it and forget it, your accounts, and it's mostly who can buff and who can spend and add as many buffs as possible to the players. It's less interesting to me. There's not a ton of strategy, really, other than try to use the least number of players to win. Elite Wars is my all-time favorite because there is a ton of strategy involved. It's not just who has the strongest players. It's how you use them and where you go, how you trap people and move around, that sort of thing. As you can see here, they were really pushing us at the beginning. They were doing a really, really, really good job here. And it was not at all easy. At all. Although we attacked, their castle a few times, you could see them pushing and pushing, and eventually we were able to kind of tie them up and move through and win. Which are there's a lot of strategy involved here to be able to win these. I'll show you the one we lost, and it was not quite so close. Let's see, battle report. Here we go. So we'll see this one real quick. I'll knock it up to 8. And you can see these guys came ready to play. Much older, much older and active at the same time. Realm. I'm surprised that their ranking is low enough to be able to fight us, to be honest. And maybe they're just moving through now. It could be a relatively new alliance in an old realm. So you can see they're building up, but look at that. That was quick. Yeah. And that kind of level sets your alliance a little bit when you get beat like that. But we knew going in, don't buff for this one because these guys are really, really, really good. But anyway, so that's where I am today. Still working really hard to max out my castle and to build it up as much as I can. And while at the same time, working with my alliance and trying to have as much fun as possible. All right, so with that,